Welcome to 2 on the 10.
Oh, we back 2 on the 10.
Yes, sir.
I'm Paul.
I'm Mitch.
Greedy Nick.
Greedy.
Oh, look. Man, rocking a chain, boy.
The 2 on the 10 chain.
Looks like T-Pain in the ass.
2 chains.
But I only got one on.
One day we got to talk about your chain story, but maybe not today. But anyway, how was your birthday, man? I thought I was going to say, how was your weekend? How was your birthday?
It was cool. I mean, honestly, to be honest, it was real chill, real laid low. After last year, which was the milestone, we'll say, you don't turn 30 too often,
Times 2. But go ahead.
So, yeah. So, like I said, I'm going to double down. You don't turn 30 too often. So, the year after, it's, kind of cool to just relax.
Didn't Jay-Z say 50 is the new 30?
I feel you, man. It's kind of weird because even my birthday, I'm a big birthday guy, right?
Yeah.
And so even this year, like it's like a weird number, and so it just I don't know. I'm not too like thrilled about it. I don't know what the.
No, I get it.
Not this year. I got a couple more years. I got about 10 more years, so I'll catch up to you. But
You got any plans for your birthday, though? Or no?
no, not really, man. I might, might have dinner or whatever, but it's nothing. You know what sucks is this year the Phoenix Open's pushed back. Ever since the football season pushed their stuff back, Phoenix Open always tries to be on the same weekend as Phoenix,
Super Bowl. Yep.
Super Bowl. And so it used to always fall on my birthday. So it used to be one of them fun weeks. You know what I'm saying? You could celebrate your birthday, also have
Oh,
the
that's
Phoenix
right.
Open.
Sure,
you know
we
what I'm
know.
saying?
We go to the Open, then we go to Scottsdale, smoke cigars, remember?
Yeah, exactly. You got
Tired
Barrett
as shit.
Yeah, you got Barrett Jackson. For the people who don't know, who just moved out of here or listening, not in the state, is the month of January, beginning of February here in Arizona.
It was hard in the paint.
Yes, is busy. This is what like kicks off our busy season. I mean, we go from January, February, and March. March starts up with end of February, March starts with that spring training, and it gets even crazier. So, I would have to say from the end of January, starting around the 20th, because when Barrett Jackson starts up, all the way to the end of April when spring training ends. It's just nutty out here, you know what I'm saying?
Agreed,
and so it's a fun time to be here in Arizona. And like I said, normally I celebrate my birthday, but it falls on like basically, what do they call Pro Bowl weekend and shit like that. So it's, and then Barrett Jackson ends on the 28th. The Phoenix Open don't start to the 5th.
Can I add, it's a fun time, but it's also a damn near expensive time to be out here.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of money flowing around here, which is great for the economy and stuff like that.
That's why I do not take staycations during Barrett Jackson to the Open. And if the Super Bowl's in town, come on, we're talking rooms that you could get for $60 are now $250.
Right.
Or $250. I don't like that math.
And
Math
the
don't be
traffic
math.
traffic is definitely kicked up even more. We had the snowbirds that come out here. They normally come out here around sometime in November, end of October, early November, and they don't leave until March or April. And then we have at an influx of people. I forgot the Final Four is here this year, so it's it's going to be even crazier. Hopefully. In March, my boys are down there. U of A only got to make that hour and 30-minute trip. Up to Phoenix. Cross my fingers though.
We're going out of that if it happens.
You know it,
Where
Tom.
we going?
You know we going, baby. You know we's going. It's gonna be held at over in Glendale. So, like I said, looking forward to this time. It just, like I said, my birthday is kind of weird, but. I always figure something out. Might get together and definitely gonna be drunk on one of them nights. So
yeah, no. So So you know how it is then. You know how you feel. I mean, for me, it was like, man, I did it all last year. Wanted to bring everybody together.
Right. Yeah.
So overwhelming.
Yeah. Your birthday bash last year was crazy.
Yeah, just
crazy,
all the different people.
Yeah. I haven't seen some people I haven't seen in like 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, for the people that just don't put a little context, I had some boys surprise me from Cali, from high school, my cousins, my college roommates. People popped in. Obviously, everybody around here.
Yeah.
Even like it was real special. Lambert pulled up with his daughters and everybody and his wife in a party bus.
So you're gonna make me have to do it super big, huh?
Hey. Each person's got to do, like mine was a reverse though, honestly, because it was like, unless we did events, remember, I'm like, okay, if we're going to support this bar, we'll throw a party or whatever,
Right.
Okay, otherwise it's like, man, I'm cool. I remember years ago, you guys used to have to kidnap me for my birthday. Hey, we're going to come pick you up. I remember the one year was super cool. Y'all didn't tell me nothing, came pick me up, and we did laser tag and everything else. That was cool as shit. I remember that. And then I remember for one of my birthdays, like I said, we did your Hanamachi and then the casino and stuff. So I always appreciate all that stuff. But to be honest, you'd have to kidnap me for the most part. The last year was such an epic one, though. I wanted to bring everybody together, just be thankful because I hate to be that way. But in all seriousness, we joke about age and everything. But not even the older we get, we can't take anything for granted. So you just want to celebrate the good people in your life and know that they're appreciated. And that was what last year was about to me.
Yeah.
So this year I just wanted to lay low, duck down, and then it was cool though because my girl, she was like, let me cook you breakfast, whatever, because we go out a lot to eat and stuff, so it was cool. So, she made breakfast, we just chilled, watched movies and stuff, and then I actually, went to my little local moose.
Okay.
Actually met Nick and Wally and them, for a little bit, just had a couple drinks. It was it, nothing serious, nothing too crazy.
Super low key.
Yeah, it was really low key and more just chill. The whole weekend was chill,
Gotcha. You kind of snuck the weekend in there.
Well, yeah, a little bit of weekend, yeah. And so I might as well just go through and finish my weekend. It wasn't anything, it was real chill. No staycation. I think that streak's over. The streak is over. I think.
Hold on.
No.
But it was an epic.
Streak has ended.
And I'll tell you what. I'll bring the room keys on. They're probably like this high.
Yeah, you gotta bring them.
I'll bring the room keys on probably next show. Let's
all right, next show. All right.
I'll bring
all right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it.
Yeah.
Room keys.
We got room keys.
We got room keys next show.
So I'll just say this too. Was able to work out a deal where, people know my situation. Just for full disclosure, so when I used to have two spots on the east side of town when the stores were out there back in the day,
right?
And lived in Arrowhead, but always had a spot where I first moved here in East Mesa, Gilbert and stuff. And then my mom retired or whatever, she can't drive, so kind of like stayed in my spot over here. So kind of cramps your style with everything sometimes, but again, that's mom's, and she can't drive, so I'm gonna take her to the grocery store, Costco, all that stuff, and so. That's why I do a lot of the staycations. It's like, okay, look, cool, let's go, with my girl, let's go to staycations, let's do this. So finally, what's it called? We actually, I worked something out a little ahead of schedule, so we got our own little spot, like a little side spot.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, and so it's cool. It's actually right behind our Moose Lodge too, so it's kind of cool, chill, like a little, like a little, it's cool. It's cool. I'll just say that, keeping it discreet. But I will say one thing though, why the first day there, the second day there, I took out the mailbox already with my car.
Oh my God.
And no, I was not drunk.
He just don't know how to drive.
No, so I did take out the mailbox.
You got so used to being on, on your three wheels, you can't drive four wheels.
Yeah, seriously, I'm a way better driver on my bike than I am in cars. But so it was cool. Like, so we were just chilling, watching movies, a lot of Netflix, a lot of Amazon Prime, which I am honestly really enjoying. And then honestly for the weekend, I told you last week on last week's show, lost a couple people that were real cool and real close, with the Moose family and stuff. And I remember Nick, we partied with on New Year's and everything. So I went to their ceremony on Monday. And again, it just reminds you again of just how precious life is and how you can't take anything for granted. And man, when you see people, again, this sounds so cliche, but trust me, every time we see this stuff, it's just another reminder to tell people you love them and that you appreciate their presence. And because you won't get that opportunity sometime. Again, you won't, it's a promise you won't get that opportunity one time. And then you just don't want to be that last time.
There you go.
And so did that. As far as food spots, again, it's crazy. It was actually kind of low key. Probably the food spots. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna flip it because we don't always have to be bougie. We don't always have to be balling out of control. Right. I'll say this was kind of fun. So my business, we buy lunch for everybody on Fridays. Remember kind of how we used to do back in the day on some stuff. Yeah. So we buy lunch on Fridays. So it was funny too. We got like 11 employees right now. So we're trying to think of what makes sense, but also it's budget friendly. Sometimes I've done Dave's Hot Chicken. I've done all this other stuff. When we had 6 employees and that shit, comes up to like $200 or whatever after tip and everything. Okay, no big, whatever. It was funny because this Friday was like, you know what? let's do Costco. Let's bring it back, you know? So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's order for 3 pizzas, right? I just want to show you how you can be economical. 3 pizzas. Then I go, you know what? Somebody mentioned the chicken bake. So I go, let me take 5 chicken bakes and cut them in half, you know what I mean? So everybody can get one, basically, you know? And then let's go get 5 Caesar salads.
There you go.
Hey, so 11 people, $90, and there were so many leftovers. Like one guy goes, hey, Mitch, can I take the 2 chicken bakes for my kids tonight? They'd love it. I go, yeah, please take those.
Really?
Yeah, me and Chris took a whole pizza, like, you know, back, and 2 salads, and everybody, people, yeah, there's still stuff in the fridge.
And next week you do the hot dogs and Polish sausages and get away with like a $20 tab.
Exactly, and you can this week at Pickle Park. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm playing.
Two on the 10.
I'm playing.
2 on the 10, folks.
But anyway,
Kielbasa king.
shout out to Ken.
Shout out to Ken.
So I mean, just want to show you how, you know, that can be frugal. So hey, we had leftovers. You know, it's not always super exciting. And then the other thing I did get Chinese Station, which is actually a cool spot in East Mesa.
Okay.
It's not Singing Panda, but it is
pretty good.
it's pretty damn good.
Okay.
China Station. That's on, like, I think Ellsworth and Guad.
There you go.
So real light, low key, but hey, real chill. So
Okay. I think either Thursday or Friday, I'm going to take my girl to Singing Panda. I'm kind of craving some Chinese food.
Let me know.
You ready to go?
I'll be
Hey.
there.
All right.
hey, y'all, what time y'all going?
All right, we might have to make
Tomorrow's
this.
Thursday, right?
Yeah, we
Why
might
don't we go tomorrow?
might have to make this a date night.
Why don't we just go tomorrow?
All right, sounds
On
good.
a Thursday.
Sounds
Or
good. All
Friday.
right.
Hey, in the 90s, y'all had Applebee's and Chili's. Now in 2024, we got Singing Panda.
I think that sounds like a date night. I think girls might like us. We'll see. Hey, all right, Grady, what you do this weekend, man?
You know, so I actually checked out this dope spot. It's called Born and Bred in downtown Chandler.
Yeah, so
Born and Bred by Aftermath.
Just heard about
Shout out
this
to my
thing.
boy Eddie.
Yeah, I just heard about this thing.
Yeah, so we went in, you know, specialty cocktails, you know, smaller, limited menu, but everything we had on there was amazing. I actually got these, they have like the Brussels sprouts, like an appetizer. Man, those things
Is it
were
bacon
so
and
good.
Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, Brussels sprouts with a little bacon and some stuff on there.
Yes, I love
it. Was
that
so
shit.
good. Normally with Brussels sprouts, you know, they're either usually like really like hard
Or too
Pause.
soft.
or they're
Pause.
crunchy.
Pause.
Yeah.
These things were soft and delicious. They were amazing. I don't know how they cooked them, but it was awesome.
Sometimes they are too soft, so we'll see though.
And then they had a rigatoni alla vodka that I got. They had a swordfish on the menu. They had like a bunch of other stuff that looked really good. A couple other people. Every meal we had was really good. Their drinks were amazing. I had a drink. Can't remember what it's called. Maybe the Nightcrawler or something. It's like they're playing an espresso martini. Had like some cream on top with
Yeah, I heard that's
nutmeg.
amazing.
Really?
And they're
One
like,
of the
it's a
one of the best
dessert.
cocktails.
They're like, this
Okay.
is like, we like to push this as our dessert drink. I'm like, I drank like 3 of them during the dinner. I was like, man, this thing's so good. I'll drink this. And you get a little kick because you got the caffeine in there from the
So
the
you said
espresso.
there was a little wait too, right?
Yeah, there was a wait. We got there. So here's the crazy part. I've been in downtown Chandler a ton. For whatever reason, this past weekend on Saturday, it was packed.
Okay.
So the plan was to go to that Black Sheep.
Okay.
And it's a little cool,
Yeah.
appetizers and wine bar.
Wine bar, yeah. I wouldn't eat there for a second.
Man, we walked there. We walked up there, 6:30, 2.5 hour wait, they told us.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Overrated.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is I walked inside, and there was like 5 open tables that had reserve signs on them. There was nobody waiting outside, but they must have had them like people getting ready to come in. And so we're like, all right. So I was like, well, Mitch told me about this spot. And so we walked over there, and we went to there, and they're like, we're about an hour and a half wait. They're like, but you can sit on the patio. There's no wait on the patio. They're like, it's a little cool, but we have heaters. And they're like, and if you want to come sit on the patio, we'll take care of your first round of drinks. So we're like,
go.
hell yeah. So we went and sat down at the
Warm me up.
first round of drinks on them. Our waiter was amazing. He was an old school caddy. He said he's been, working in the food industry for like 30 years. So he was cool. He was in love with the new like Toast little digital system, although he couldn't work it very well. But it was dope. He was really cool.
everybody
That's for a while.
Everybody should have
Toast has been out for a while unless it's some new shit.
No, but he just was like,
I've been
I
trying
don't
to
know.
find stock in this shit.
I don't know if he's just learning
need to
it
go
or
pub-
what,
they
but
need to go public.
he loved it. But he, like I said, he wasn't the best with it. But he was awesome. He knew his food. He knew his drinks very well, which is always appreciated. And the food there was amazing. Like I said, it was a good time. Then we went over, walked around, had a.
Hey, real quick, hold on a second. Didn't you say you met the GM too?
Yeah, I met the GM.
From Northern Cali?
Yeah, she was from Northern Cali. Her name was like Shanine.
Shanane.
It's everybody pronounces it Shannon, but it's named after like some French wine. Her parents were big into wine. That was like Shanine something.
Boone's Farm.
So it's spelled weird with like a CH, I
Don't
think.
bring up that shit brings up fucking PTSD.
Well, yeah, she was super nice. She came out and talked to our table for like 5 minutes. Everybody was like super nice, super responsive.
So it was packed up in there?
The inside was packed. The outside, when we sat down, there was only one other table seated outside. But by the time we left, basically every table outside was full too.
There you go.
So yeah, like I said, the
What
food
time
was
did you guys
good.
go?
We went like 6:30. We got done about 8:30. We sat out there for like 2 hours, just drank, talked, and then we kind of finished up there. And then I thought we were going to meet up with Mitch for his birthday and go have a few, but Mitch texted me and was like, "Hey, we're staying in tonight." I was like, "Damn, for real?"
No. And let me say this honestly. Saturday was like I don't know. It was just a movie and bed day.
Come on, bro. Just admit, you wanted to cuddle up to your girl on your birthday, get some good lovins, and go to bed. All right? There ain't no shame just saying that.
All I gotta say is, we was knocked out for a while. Like I mean, like to be honest, like
That
waking
shit'll
up
knock you out, too.
Different.
It's like sleeping medicine.
Hey, so I got the text and it said he's staying in. I was like, do I got to call the authorities? I think someone's kidnapped Mitch. They got him locked in the basement. Mitch don't pass the opportunity to go out often, but
When you turn 62, that's what happens. You start slipping like that.
well, your bedtime's like 8:30 at that point. So he was
If that's
ready
the case,
for that.
if that's the case, can we get the show over pretty quick? Because I gotta go to bed.
So we ended up just going back to this little bar. I think it's called like Backyard Joint or something right by my house, and had a couple drinks there. And then,
That backwoods place?
no, the BKDs.
Yeah.
right there. Yeah, we just had a few drinks there. Stopped by because
Is that place any good? I drive by it all the time. It's like this sports bar. I'm like,
I mean, the drinks were okay, so that's all I can say. I mean, that thing's been
Well,
a lot
drinks
of
after drinks. If you you go to spots and you hop, and after the third or fourth spot you say drinks are okay, that's not a fair review.
I mean, we just got done with a bunch of food, so we weren't hungry. We just went
Gotcha.
in to have a drink or two and hang out, watch the end of some
It's
football
gotta be
games.
pretty bad if you fuck up drinks.
Well, we did. They had a specialty menu. They had some like sugar cookie shots that sounded amazing.
ooh, shit.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, we'll take a couple of those." And you'd come back, "Oh yeah, we don't have the ingredients for those." I'm like,
the
"You got them on a special menu sitting on the table.
Yeah.
How are you not going to have the
Ingredients
ingredients?"
for it, yeah.
So, and maybe it was like the transitioning out. That was like their Christmas menu, but it's still on every table in the whole place, and you can't even order the shot. So
you gotta take that
that was the
shot.
only downfall. But then we went home, chilled. The next day, though, I went to another good spot out in Gilbert, Pita Island.
Pita
I've been there a few times.
AKA Horror Island.
And the food was actually, for a little Greek spot, mom and pop's place, really good food, excellent service. You can walk up and just order, and then they'll bring it to your table and you eat. But the food was good. I had these chicken kebabs that were like juicy and flavorful.
Where in
The
Gilbert
rice,
is
Guadalupe and Gilbert,
Yep.
right there back on a little strip mall.
Actually, I ate there the other day.
And I will tell you, their rice is some of the flavorful best rice that I've had.
If you're going south, is it on the right? Is it on the right side?
rice,
If
baby.
you're heading south, it is on the left side.
Left side.
If
Okay.
you're heading north, it's on the right side.
Okay.
It's on the north.
No. Yeah. If you're heading north,
Northeast corner.
Yeah, it's on the right side. There you go. I know exactly where it is.
So,
yeah.
It was actually really good.
It's right before Costco or Sam's Club. That's over there.
I think so, yeah.
And they actually have a good lunch special. I had lunch there the other day,
Yeah.
and like they have like a shawarma and gyro combo with rice, with salad, whatever, and it's $12.99.
Yeah.
Bro, you eat everywhere.
So, no, the place is pretty good. I recommend
You're
it.
a fucking foodie for real.
No, for real. Ain't too many people can mess with me.
Yeah. He's like, no, I've been to that place. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, exactly.
So, and then met up with Mitch and Wally and had a few drinks over at the Moose after that, and then just called it a weekend. So I ordered a couch, like,
Another one?
no, same couch. Like, what was that, 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago? I think I brought it up. We're finally getting a couch.
Did you get it?
Yeah, well, it's been at my house for like a month and a half.
Okay.
In boxes. So
Okay.
the place we order from, it's discount. It's a nice couch, but it's a build your own couch.
Gotcha.
It's like Build-A-Bear, but build a couch.
Yeah, so I've been doing that the last about a week.
You've been building the
Every
couch.
night I come home for like 3 hours and
build
put
a
another
piece.
section together. So
For 3 hours a section?
yeah, it's literally just wood planks in a box, and you gotta like follow directions and put it all together.
that.
Build a
I
couch.
was just gonna say, before you just said that, I'll say I got an expression for that. F that.
Yeah. So the price point was right though.
Yeah, I bet it
The
was.
couch was nice, and the
Man,
one.
that shit could have been free.
But here,
I ain't building shit.
Here's the great part about it. I got the 3 dogs and a cat at the house, and a kid part time at the house. So there's a lot of messes and spills and accidents that happen. Every part of the couch is fully. You can pull off all the cushions and wash them.
Right.
And everything's replaceable. So if something happens and something cracks, like the wood cracks, the kid jumps off the arm and the arm breaks. You just send it back in there. You send your replacement.
So you
put it
said in the
right
kids' back if it breaks?
back. Yep. You just send it back and they replace it. So that was the good thing
Does the
about
couch
it.
have a bidet?
The couch does not have a bidet.
Okay.
But so that's the good thing about
You
it.
know about the bidet.
Hey,
Today was a bidet.
today was a good bidet.
Oh, you like things tickling your butthole, I see, huh?
You just like you like the clean feeling of something.
You and PD. Puff Daddy both, huh? You set yourself up.
I didn't set myself up. I mean, that's like saying, well, what you know about baby wipes? You don't, you know.
Motherfucker, I'll straight up tell you about baby wipes. Baby wipes in every part of my house, motherfucker. You better have that asshole clean, you know.
But then you got to dry it when you're done. You don't want to use
Dry
a baby
what?
white and walk away.
And then you got to wash
Wet
them, too.
ass.
You got to wash them.
Yeah, reuse them, right? Yeah.
You reuse no baby wipes, you nasty bastard.
I'm joking.
What the fuck wrong with you?
You better take that shit to Pickle Park.
Yeah,
I just wanted to see Paul's.
this motherfucker talking about reusers. You sick bastard.
That's the same motherfucker that reuses diapers. Wash them. Wash those diapers and reuse them.
Hey, Lil Murray, you do not want to have a baby with this motherfucker. You up here talking about reusing diapers, Pampers, all that shit. What the fuck wrong with you, bro?
Hey, I'm.
Yeah, exactly. We
Hey,
still trying to figure that
I
shit
did
out.
get a box of Depends for my birthday too. Thanks, honey. Love those. I need them.
That
So
was a good ass joke right there.
anyway,
Did you really get them?
yeah, she has a joke.
Oh,
She
got
gave me
it.
my
I didn't hear about
stocking
this.
had.
She always calls him grandpa and shit.
Yeah, she calls me grandpa. So my stockings had low dose aspirin, 1 a day aspirin. It had little rubber stoppers for my cane, like cane stoppers, so like you don't scratch up the floor with your cane. A package of Depends, a little pill bottle for each day of the week for my pills, and all kinds of stuff. I was like, "Thanks, hon. I see what."
Let my girl start joking around like that.
Yeah,
See
exactly.
what happen real quick.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you, baby, don't do that shit. Don't do
Yeah, exactly. The white Bronco be riding down the freeway.
Hey, Mitch, if I make the call, you better come pick me
Hey,
up. We'll be driving in the Prius.
I mean,
do I look like AC Callens, motherfucker?
Yeah, I'll be driving bitch like that.
I'll call Paul then.
Bitch be down at the back.
Do you know who the fuck I am?
Oh my God.
Anyway, Paul, how was your weekend? Let's get off of me for now. Let's go to Paul.
Pause. Let's get off you. Pause.
Yeah. Nah, my weekend was it was slow like Mitch. You know what I'm saying? It was like
Are you calling Mitch slow?
First off, I used to
What
run
do you call his weekend?
I used to run a 4.46.
I thought he just meant that Mitch don't read so well. He's slow.
we got jokes on the show tonight. But nah, man, it was just, it was a football laced weekend. The Bills game got pushed back to Monday, so I was like, shit, I'm just gonna make a whole weekend of this. You know what I'm saying? And fortunate, I was just. I went down to a local, watering hole Zips over here, because, I love it.
You have the pizza yet?
Nah, I can't fuck with their pizza too
No,
much.
happy hour, bro. I'm telling
Really?
you. Happy hour pizza's
All
nice.
right.
Shout out to the Arby. I'm telling you.
He laced you on that?
No, he laced me on it. Happy hour pizza is like $2.50 a slice.
Really?
And you get I think extra cheese and bacon on it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna fuck with it next time. But no, we sat all day. I watched the morning and the evening game at Zips till my boy got kicked out because he was smoking fucking. Why the fuck you gonna vape on a weed pen all up on the patio? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, go outside, vape, and then come the fuck back in. You know what I'm saying? And the security guard was already watching us because we've been there all day. It was loud and shit, whatever. But it was just a pain in the ass and shit like that. But we was just sitting up there. And we watched games Monday. Oh, then we. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about what happened. I forgot about what happened on Saturday night. But anyway, I can't put that.
What happened on Saturday night?
I can't put that on the air, but just say I was very tired for Sunday. Yeah, it was an extravaganza. Oh my gosh. Woo! Lord.
Would you go to encounters?
No, definitely wasn't encounters. It was encounters at the house.
Expressions?
Impressions?
Encounters of the third degree.
Speaking of,
Discretions?
oh, back in the day when we were right out of high school, or you were a little bit older, did you ever go to Impressions?
Impressions. What the fuck is impressions?
It was like,
It's a comedy club, isn't it?
no, it was like it was an 18 and up. It was a membership club where you kind of like Encounters.
Okay.
But it was like the one up in North Valley. They had a DJ there on like Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday
Nick,
night.
you seem to know a lot about this club.
No, you forget, like, I was down, I think I was down in Tucson when that shit was going on.
Yeah, you might have been.
Yeah,
because
so,
I would have been. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, I probably missed all that good stuff, but no, I never been in that club.
That's
though.
why it was
you
kind of like Encounters, but like for the younger crowd.
Yeah, yeah. No, it was, it was a lot of French going on up in my house, on Saturday.
You say French?
Yeah, a lot of menage a trois,
Oh, I thought you meant French fries. You were bacon.
voulez-vous manger, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So, I was tired, going in.
That's the Grey Poupon.
Essentially, that's what was going on. So on Sunday, I was hella tired.
Okay.
And so, I sat on the couch just watching, watch some more games and stuff like that. And then I did it on Monday again. But, the football was crazy, absolutely fucking bananas this weekend. I mean, what's that? 3 out of the first 4 games were fucking blowouts. And then the other way, bro.
Professional sports betting.
Is that what's
There's
going
a
on
lot
there?
of missed tackles I saw over the weekend, too.
holy
People couldn't tackle.
shit.
These are supposed to be playoff teams, and they have no fundamentals. I don't understand how that happens from one week to the next.
I'm going to go out on a limb. Hey, the 2 games on Saturday, man, take the underdogs.
Yeah. I
Take
mean,
the underdogs, at least with the points.
Dallas. Okay, let's all disclosure. I expected Dallas to shit the bed. Okay, let's be real. That's what they do in the playoffs. Okay, they get to the playoffs and then they're the hottest team in football and they shit the bed. That's Dallas MO.
Can I just pop in real quick and say this? When a team is so popular, right? So popular,
Right.
could they just sell out for the money? I mean, I'm being dead serious. Everybody goes, you want to win it. You want to win it all. You want to win it all.
But getting your back blown out like that.
I mean, Dak threw 2 pick sixes right off the bat.
I mean, here's the thing. Cowboys' most popular team in football, right? I mean, I hate them or love them.
Right.
Everybody tunes in to either root against them or root with them.
Right.
I'm just telling you, man. Jerry Jones is a businessman, not a business man. And I'll just say this: that the money that is generated from the ratings, the bettings, the merchandise, it's just so ridiculous. Who gives a fuck if you win a Super Bowl?
Right.
Like we get so caught up in the fluff of everything.
Right.
Like we get caught up in they're doing it for the honor of the ring, right? But at the same time, you got dudes behind the scenes, Jerry Jones and them, that are getting billions and billions of dollars.
It's just like women, they get married for the honor in the ring.
But this is what I'm saying.
Or the billions and billions
billions
of
of
dollars
dollars.
the guys that they're marrying have,
And here's why I agree with you because if you look at the Cowboys on paper, right?
Yeah, they're money.
I don't understand how they're losing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had a quarterback with Dak. You know what I'm saying? He gets it done most of the time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They got arguably the best receiver in the league with, Lamb. Like I said, arguably.
I'd say top 5.
Top 5? Okay. Top 5.
They got a
Right.
great tight end.
Great tight end.
Pause.
And their defense is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. The Penn State cat's crazy.
Phenomenal. I mean, you got the edge rapper plus Bland, what he was leading dude taking pick 6, and you get your back blown out by the
I hate to
Packers?
say this, the thing they're missing, an
Troy Aikman?
Ezekiel Elliott style rusher. Pollard is not an everyday back. They didn't have that guy that could just pound the rock and get him the 3 yards or the 4 yards. So they relied on Dak too much to throw the ball. And once you know that that's all they're going to do, Dak makes mistakes, and they took
Here's the
advantage
thing.
of it.
So Tony Romo made mistakes. Last time they won was Troy Aikman.
Like I told you, we know Dallas is going to shit the bed.
But
in
here's
the
the
playoffs.
thing.
This is
But
what they're going to do.
to make probably more money than anybody in football. So who wins?
Yeah, well.
Like here's the thing.
Everyone's talking about him, so
Quote unquote American team.
Hey, here's the thing. Here's where we really got to sit there. So let's take it to WWE for a second.
Okay.
When Hulk Hogan loses the title, right? And everybody sits back and they go crazy, and he's counting his cash at the end of the day. Is he a winner or is he a loser?
He wins regardless.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the Dallas Cowboys.
he's a real American.
I mean, hey.
Man, I loved WWE, WWF back in the day, man. I still think that shit's
I
real.
was just gonna say, you still think that shit's real?
It is. I mean, they really get hurt.
They do get hurt though, but that shit's
beat
scripted.
each other up.
That shit is scripted. What?
Are you talking about WWE or the NFL?
Both.
Whoa! From a former player. Hey, Nick, hit the bomb.
Oh, do we even have a bomb?
It's too many suspicious things that are going on.
I'm telling you.
Bro, I mean about referees missing blatant calls.
I mean, again, it's WWE, bro. They took the formula. People still believe it, still love it. They want to still believe in Santa and the Easter Bunny and all their fucking fantasies. And at the end of the day, it's entertainment. And
Here's my thing. When your major sponsors are two of the biggest sports books out there, how the fuck?
But again, we live in a world where the major sponsors are the pharmaceutical companies, and everybody goes, "Oh, they have our best interest. They love us."
Exactly.
But all the shit they push,
game.
all the shit they push, does not cure shit. Not one thing these pharmaceutical companies push cure shit. I guess there goes our spies. Hey, Pfizer left the chat. But
I was gonna say I don't understand like the last couple of years why Pfizer like sponsors every football game. Like, what do they have to do with football?
well, here's the thing.
Unless they're supplying the steroids, I don't know. But
No, I mean you have a captivated audience right there. You know,
You got an audience that
fucking-
believes in fucking fairy dust.
You got you got millions of people that got ailments and shit, and they got
And
something.
they believe in a fucking miracle cure, and they just like they believe that these just like the government loves
Hey, you
us.
ever fucking listen to these commercials? Fucking with you know,
exactly.
they say, "Oh, it works for this," and then it has the fucking all the side effects of it.
Yeah, exactly.
They go for about 2 minutes with.
Yeah,
the
it's
side
like your
effects.
mom will hate you, your dick will fall off, your grandma will sleep with your cousin. I mean, like, and you're like, okay, cool. Let me alone. Where do I go get it? I got to go to Walgreens.
I know the eyes turn green, all the shit. I'm like,
oh, but this is gonna cure the dry skin on my wrist, so I'm good.
I was like, what the fuck? Get that shit
But
away.
only between 2 a.m. and 4 p.m. You know, like it's like
But the story I love though is the rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud is fucking a boss.
hey, I'm gonna say this: be very careful in that Ravens game. Be very careful.
You think that's an upset in the making?
I mean, I'll just say this:
Okay, they got to go to Baltimore. All right? So here.
I think they covered the 9.5.
Okay, I agree on that. But here's the thing: they're going from playing in the dome, where
They're a scrappy team, though.
yes, but now they got to go play outside.
Yeah.
They got to go play a veteran team. This is a rookie quarterback. I mean, first round of the playoffs is it's pretty big, but these are the divisional playoffs.
I thought you said these are the breaks.
Hey, you say a veteran team for Baltimore though. None of their receivers are real veterans.
Yeah, but you have a veteran quarterback.
And
you know what I'm
OBJ,
saying?
but
And they do look
shelve himself.
Hey, here's what's crazy. What would happen, honestly, if Andrews was playing one of the top 3 tight ends in the game?
Right.
Like, if Andrews was available, bro.
Oh no! I mean, we wouldn't even
Baltimore's
talk about
running the table.
Baltimore's running the table. But what I'm saying is, you're talking about scripted, and you're talking about what would NFL be fucking fairy tale story? Oh, let's get more. Everybody believes Baltimore's going to win. Okay,
of course.
But then if C.J. Stroud comes out and throws 4 fucking touchdowns and beats the Baltimore Ravens, how big of a story is that?
No, of course. Well, here's the other thing, too. I mean, again, it wouldn't surprise me. In fact,
So that roughing the passer call that normally wouldn't be called is called now.
Hey, Texas is a big market.
well, I'll just say this, especially Texas underdog, not Texas favorite.
Yeah.
Notice how that works. Cowboys, Texas favorite.
Yeah.
Hey, Texans, Texas underdog. I'll just say this. It wouldn't surprise me if I throw a little bit of money on a 2-team parlay and just take the Texans and Green Bay
Money line.
to cover and then throw a little bit on the money line. I already did a little math, and I think the 2 of them, money line's like 3,900 plus 3,900. So you throw $100 down, you get 3,900.
We're going to pull that up.
It's possible.
Grady, look at that real quick. Look at that. I'm gonna go on to the next scene, but I want you to, I'm gonna give him a chance to get on this phone. But
I know my shit.
yeah, but we're gonna take a little peek at that. But hey, next game, intriguing. It looks like it should be a runaway. Green Bay Packers.
I mean, first of all, 49ers, at the start of the year, my Super Bowl was honestly the 49ers. It was last year, too. I really thought 49ers and Dolphins. Both
Really?
years, last
Okay.
year and this year.
Okay.
49ers should, if we're talking about real, I mean, here's the thing.
So 49ers should beat the brakes off them, right?
They should.
They should, right? Right. You got a team that wasn't even predicted to be there.
No, exactly. With a
Right now,
quarterback.
so they essentially playing with house money, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so they're going into Santa Clara
Yep.
against the 49ers.
Yep.
They got a shot?
Yes.
Ooh.
They have a shot. And no wrong. 49ers are probably my favorite team on the board to win it all. I mean, if we're talking real skill and real talent.
Right.
But in the same token, we're talking rigged ass systems.
So how is Jordan Love going to handle up to the pass rush? I mean, you got Chase on one side, you got Bosa on the other side.
Yeah.
Hey, so just real quick, if you take Houston and Green Bay money line, the bet is plus 2,015.
It was 3,800 earlier.
Yeah, but I think somebody, they've been hearing the podcast or something's going on.
Because $10 will win you 201. Now, here's where it gets crazy, though.
Right.
If you take all 4 underdogs,
No,
which includes
never.
Tampa and includes KC against Buffalo,
No.
your $10 would pay you almost 1,500. And none of those games I look at and say that can't happen.
I'm gonna say this right here. If I had to say that.
So KC is an underdog against
Yes.
Buffalo?
Yeah.
Because they're playing in
It's in
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
But I'll tell you. All right, here's the thing. Take
Everybody's
Buffalo.
sleeping on KC. I'm just trying to tell you, everybody is sleeping on KC. And I love it, actually, because, if they go underneath the radar and then all of a sudden they have the Super Bowl, people are like, what the fuck happened? The same thing, veterans know how to win when it's time to win. And Buffalo shits the bed like Dallas. They did it against Minnesota.
Here's the interesting one for
did it
me.
last year.
The game that's mind fucking me right now is the Lions and the Bucks.
Ooh. You think that's a mind fuck?
Yeah, because I'll tell you what, I want the Lions because
I think
coach
actually
is a stud.
Yeah, I actually think I actually think the Lions beat them by 10.
But I'll tell you what, the Bucks are scrappy.
And they have
Scooby-Doo.
They have a ton of veteran leadership.
Listen.
And their running back is a beast as well.
I'm gonna just tell you right now, it's not gonna be all the missed tackles fucking the Eagles there. I don't know what the fuck the Eagles were
Well, first of all,
doing.
the Eagles, here's the thing. Again, we're talking sports betting, right?
Yeah.
People like 3 weeks ago, I talked to my sports bet buddies.
Okay.
Take the Eagles against the Giants, take the Eagles. And guess what? Smack.
Right.
And then, the Eagles in the playoffs, smack. When we all know talent-wise, the Eagles had as much
Yeah,
talent
the
as
Eagles
anybody
were
in the NFL.
10-1 and then finished the season 1-6.
Yeah.
Right.
After a 10-1 start. And a lot of those 10-1 games, they were close games. They could have gone either way. But towards the end of the season, with the little injuries and things, it showed that they really weren't that team. They were just getting lucky.
Which is crazy because I felt like they got so much better in the draft, like their defense.
No, exactly, but that's what...
I thought their defense was good last year, and I felt they even got better in the draft. I'm like, holy shit.
I think Jalen Hurts has been hurt all year, and they probably didn't, want to bring out what's wrong with him. But he didn't look the same as he did last year.
Well, he didn't look the same as he did like 2 games ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, he hurt his finger in the game before, but like that knee, I think that knee, he wasn't leading on to what's really going on with that fucking knee. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm saying. I think.
Yeah, I'm just going to say this. We got to put some respect on Baker Mayfield's name. That guy, got ran out of town in Cleveland, then bounced around, then ended up in L.A., actually played really well for the Rams when Stafford was injured, wins himself a contract to follow up Tom Brady in Tampa, and takes that team to the playoffs and now into the second round. I mean, people had him written off, thought he was gone. I've always liked Baker. I always thought he was a good quarterback. I never thought he was in the right fit.
Right.
He can throw the ball. If he just doesn't make the dumb mistakes, he can win games. And
You know what I like about Baker Mayfield? He was going down the same path as Johnny Manziel, and then he figured out no, I really want to play this game. You know what I'm saying? I saw what happened to Manziel and I didn't think Manziel was that good of a quarterback anyway. I thought he was a great college quarterback, but as far as NFL quarterback, I'd put him next to Kyler Murray.
I was just going to say Kyler Murray just to be funny.
No, for real. Kyler Murray, shit. I'll tell anybody that. He's the fucking worst quarterback. That's why I think.
The worst quarterback.
No, he fucking is. That's why, I don't understand why the Panthers took Bryce Young down there, because he is a fucking skinnier version of Kyler Murray. I mean, didn't you fucking learn? The cat should have gone and played fucking baseball. He would have done better. He is, and then Arizona can't do anything about it.
Maybe he can get Maybe he can get some nil money from video games.
Because, and Arizona can't do anything about it because they invested all this money. And then the GM that did it ain't even there no more.
Because he touched some girl in Mexico.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
I was one of the coaches, not the GM.
The GM.
Yeah, look it up.
Oh, was
Anyway.
it the GM too? I thought it was one of the coaches.
No, he blamed the coaches, and then it was actually the GM.
But see, that's what I'm saying is man, I feel bad for the Cardinals. They're stuck with this cat, but anyway, he's garbage. But going back, I need to ask you a question. Lions, Bucks. Who wins that game?
I'll be honest with you. I want the Lions. I don't know. And plus, again, is this 100% legit? I want the Lions. I want Eminem to be like, lose yourself in the moment again, like he did last week or whatever. You know, I'm just kidding. But
I think the Lions beat them. I think they beat them by 10. I actually think it's not going to be that close of a game. I really do. I think the Bucks are playing with house money. I get it. You know, I think the Eagles made them look all world last week.
yeah, okay.
And at home, I think.
And the Lions didn't cover a close-ass game with the Rams, you know.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The Rams are a good-ass
What's
offense.
that rookie receiver?
I mean,
Bro,
here's the thing.
Isn't he Hawaiian?
I think, and this is crazy as it sounds, if the Rams got back past the Lions, they would have been a better matchup with the 49ers because I think they can go toe-to-toe with the Niners as far as the shootout-wise.
I just got a notification we lost all our female followers.
Ladies.
No, but seriously, the fucking Rams were fucking legit. I thought they were legit. That's why I'm saying the Lions handled their business, and the Buccaneers are fool's gold because, you know, the fucking.
Yeah, but they
Eagles
won
are
without their top receiver even having a good game.
No, but here's the thing
But their top receiver's the rookie now.
No, for Tampa, Mike Evans.
Oh, I thought you were talking.
I'm saying for Tampa.
Yeah, but Baker Mayfield, he goes. Listen, I'm trying to tell you that motherfucker's off and on. Okay, he had a great game. Because he looked like all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He looked all world because the Eagles can't tackle.
Here's what I think is going to happen in that game. I think Detroit's going to get out to an early lead, maybe 10, maybe 14. And I think it's going to end on a last-second field goal. Baker's going to drive him down, kick the field goal, win the game.
And so, you heard it here first. Bet the opposite.
Especially when Greedy's betting. Anyway, but
We'll see.
But like I said,
so real quick,
we're going to come back on the show.
right,
like I said, I think they
Mark the tape. 41 minutes, 40 seconds.
All right, how about this?
7 to 10.
Let's just go real quick. Who's the Super Bowl?
Fuck me. All right. Here's the thing. On paper, it's Niners Ravens.
Okay.
But who I think? Niners Chiefs.
Okay. Interesting. Go ahead, Nick.
I think the Niners are the strongest team in the East.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But that's
I don't see.
That's why I
the
don't
only two teams that could beat them are already knocked out, right? That's in my opinion. But the veteran team gets it done. I know. Listen, I know Patrick Mahomes has been battling all year with his receivers dropping balls, stuff like that. I just think once it gets down to crunch time, they just get it done. If you give Andy Reid 2 weeks to prepare for a team, they're fucking dangerous, bro. They're dangerous. And like I said, I like them. And I'm telling you, this weekend's Bills-Chiefs game is going to be phenomenal, sick. I'm loving it. And the cold weather has nothing to do because they both play in cold weather. You know what I'm saying? So that's out of the window. I just think you're talking about last second field goal. I think that game's going to come down to the last second field goal in the Chiefs' favor. So we'll see.
My Super Bowl, Niners Bills.
That's what I was gonna say.
Ooh-wee.
Hey, bring it back to the early '90s.
Ooh-wee.
No, but here's the thing. So I agree with you on that.
So you think Josh Allen gets his first?
I think they've written him off. They've beaten him down, and he's got that pass.
Yep,
All right,
yep.
we're gonna
Niners,
give you one this year.
But here's the crazy part. There's still watch out for the Texans. I mean, the Texans. Well, the Texans in the one game, but
the
honestly,
Ravens?
actually the Packers. I mean, watch out for
Packers,
the Packers.
really?
I'm just saying, watch out.
Because you think they're playing with house money and got nothing to lose? They just play loose?
I think the setup is freaking crazy.
Here's the thing, the Niners have been off now. This will be a full week. Plus, they really didn't play anybody that last week of the season. So you're going to talk about players trying to come back after being out 3 weeks. I mean, that's when upsets happen. This is the round where upsets happen when you get these number one
Especially
seeds
with
that don't play.
You know what? That is true. Okay, so my rookie year, we went 13-3, right?
Yep. And you ran into the Titans.
Listen, we ran into.
They weren't even supposed to be there because they threw a ball.
Yeah, they weren't even supposed to be. We were supposed to play the Bills of all people that we had beat 3 weeks ago, right?
Wasn't the Miracle in Motown?
Yeah. We weren't even supposed to. I'm watching this game. I'm like, okay, get ready to the Bills. I know them. We got this game. Then I'm watching this, and they fucking do this miracle fucking pass, take it back
Or
to
was
the house.
was the pass onside or offsides?
That shit was not right. If they had the instant replay that we had now, that play would have never
And you know what's
happened.
funny? It wasn't it Kevin Dyson, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was having drinks after that shit
Right.
in Hawaii with Kevin Dyson. Like I'm double fisting Heinekens,
Right.
and he comes up, hey, where'd you get those at? And I'm, oh, what's up? And we start chopping up, and it's funny, double fisting Heinekens. I think I said that with Pat Tillman before, but for whatever reason, it's always a topic of discussion. Oh, you got 2 Heinekens? Where'd you get them? Like so, yeah. So I was in Hawaii for some NFL event when I was doing the cards. Right after that shit, and I go, bro, I gotta ask you, and I'm drunk as shit, so I don't give a fuck. No filter. Hey, bro, so what's that shit? He starts laughing. Hey, man, hey, that's what they called it, bro. It don't even matter, whatever. He goes, and then we talked about the Super Bowl and how he was just, he was the one that was like 3 yards short.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But
Bro, listen, okay. Oh man, I tell people this story all the time. I'm so pissed because my first year we should have been in the Super Bowl because we would have stomped Jacksonville's fucking neck out. But anyway, so we're scoring 21 points a game, right? And you talking about the layoff, right? Yeah. So we got 2 weeks prepared. The first week, we got off. We're in rhythm, and this is why I don't mind being in the wild card round because you keep in rhythm, you keep playing. You at home you get relaxed and you got to get back. It's like have to get back into the groove. You know what I mean? You need that game to get back into it. And plus, like I said, we were steamrolling everybody, so we were like, we were too young to realize fucking.
You might not get the chance.
Yeah, we might not get a chance. And we only scored 6 points. We lost a game 10-6, right? Mm-hmm. And it was awful fucking busted play. The fucking linebacker, we had a run blitz on because they had Eddie George, this big motherfucker. I'm telling you.
Alien head.
His fucking legs as big as Mitch's head, bro. I'm talking about his thighs is huge, and this shit's stone.
He was Derrick Henry before Derrick Henry.
Yes. And so he's the only cat that I seen come out. His legs is this, and his fucking upper body is thin as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck? He don't even look real. Look like one of them, what do they call it, the Minotaurs?
Avatars.
The Minotaurs and fucking the horse dudes. Anyway, it was crazy. But anyway, the linebacker was supposed to hit the B gap. So it was a slant. The tackle hits the A gap, linebacker. This motherfucker decides to go through the A gap, left the gap open, got a run blitz, so everybody pushed up, Eddie George to the house.
Can we name that linebacker?
No, the dude's irrelevant to me.
Hold on. No, never mind. I guess I didn't.
We don't name names on the show now?
The dude's irrelevant to me. It was a Mike linebacker. It wasn't the other Florida dude, but...
Did he play for the, did he later play for the Saints?
He might have, but I'm not talking about him right now.
You hate that dude.
We're not talking about that.
We don't name names on the
fucking cost me the Super Bowl. Anyway, the referees also cost me the Super Bowl that way because we got fucking 2 punt returns back. We had this dude named Terrence Wilkins.
All right, so let me ask you this. Straight
badass
up.
motherfucker.
Hey, straight up.
Uh-huh.
Was the altering going on back then?
Was the fix already in?
Bro, it could be because I went back to look at the tape. It was no way. Like one they call blocking the back. When the dude comes up like this, when you come back and you don't touch him and you got your hands up and the dude runs in, he backs into you, that's not a block in the back, motherfucker. When you're not pushing and you got your hands up, that's not a block in the back. All right? Then they call a hold on another one. We had 2 returns called back.
Interesting. Hey, favorite team, 13-3, right?
Yeah, 13-3, man.
13-3, running through everybody.
I think what it was is the Titans were a feel good story. They just snuck in this motherfucker, and we were a young. They were okay. Here's if you want to call it scripted.
Yeah.
They were like Peyton's too young to win it this early. Okay, it was his second year in the league.
Of course.
Okay,
of course.
It was my rookie year. It was
Paul's too young to win it.
Yeah. No, it was Edger's. He was a rookie too.
Yeah. He had gold teeth.
But we had, and people don't know. So Marvin. What's the fucking?
Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison. So his son's coming out in the draft. Number 2 pick probably in the draft going to the Cardinals, right?
Stud.
So I play with his dad. His dad is stud, baller. Quiet as a motherfucker. Baller.
Until you mess with him in the car wash.
But he's a straight fucking baller. You know what I'm saying?
He's amazing.
You know what I'm saying? We had some dynamic players on our team.
Yeah.
We were just too young, bro.
Yeah.
We were a young ass team. That's why Peyton went on to win it later on because Jeff Saturday. He was a rookie when he came in. Want to hear a funny story about Jeff Saturday? He's a Hall of Famer center now. He was actually bagging groceries the year before he came in with me, and he came in as a favor to one of the coaches.
Dang.
One of the starting center got hurt, and Jeff never gave up the job.
Wow.
And now he had a 13-year career, Hall of Fame career. It was amazing. I loved it.
Hey, real quickly,
Yeah.
you brought up something. You said, hey, you guys only scored 6 points, right?
Yeah.
You know what that reminded me of? Because, again, it tells me the fix is in. Because remember, okay, first of all,
We were 7-point favorite, by the way.
okay, so look at these power offenses. I'm going to name 3 different teams in different sets that you would think in a billion years would put up points like they did all year, right? All year.
Right.
In fact, the only team that broke the bubble, in my opinion, was the Rams. The Rams broke the bubble, but they didn't cover the spread in the Super Bowl. They did win, but they didn't cover the spread.
Right.
And they put up 10 points or 14 points, whatever it was.
Right.
So it's funny how that works.
I think I already know one.
Okay, so here we go. There's 3. There's 3 teams. Okay, one it was you guys, right? The 13-3. You guys were putting up probably leading the league. In
No. We averaged 21 points a game.
Okay, more than that, for sure. And I'll tell you this. What about the Minnesota Vikings with Randy Moss?
And there's another team.
No. So, okay. And the Minnesota Vikings with Randy Moss. And guess what? Same thing you just said. Oh, guess what? The New York Giants go. Right? You know what I mean? And the Vikings were what, 13-3 or no, 15-1. 15-1, and then the other one is the Super Bowl.
New England
Patriots
with Randy
yeah.
Moss.
And
Undefeated.
I remember. See, we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Because and I remember Tom Brady. You think we're only going to score 14 points, and he's laughing. Now, whether that was set up or that's what they said, hey.
Oh man,
And no one could stop that team all year.
Oh yeah.
It just sucked. It was like, but it's kind of like I don't mean to bring up a sore spot. You were a big Dolphins fan.
Yeah.
Dan Marino.
Yeah.
Was this his second year? I think he went to.
Oh yeah. He went to against the Niners.
Yeah. He went to Super Bowl and never
Never came back.
Never sniffed the Super Bowl.
Same thing.
You know how hard it is. People don't realize how hard it is to get to the Super Bowl. I'm just so sick because I think about that year because the year before I got there, they were 3-13.
Hey, thinking about that year, does it make you want to drink?
Oh fuck! I know. Let me.
Let's transition real quick.
Yeah. We definitely.
Since we lost all our female followers in this podcast, no, but hey, real quick. So
Real quick, since I like to drink, all right? I drink vodka on the rocks.
Yeah.
My preferred vodka is Kettle One. Yeah, that's how I go. I don't like Tito's at all because Tito's gives me a headache.
I agree. Tito's made from corn. And what people don't realize, we used to own a vodka company, and that was really, really popular for a while.
Right.
We'll just leave it at that. Shout out Paddington Vodka. And so we know a little bit about vodka, actually a lot about vodka. Not only was I a client, but I was also one of
That was a particular.
You're also a client.
Yeah. And so I'll just say this too. So I agree. The two, like I remember the Tito's. Remember when Tito's was $10 a bottle, and now it's like 27 or whatever. And it's so funny how everybody makes Tito's high end, but if we know from the vodka business, corn was the cheapest way to make vodka.
Yep.
And you sell it as gluten free or blah blah blah, or whatever it is, but it is so cheap. That's the cheapest way, the harshest way. And how can you guarantee no GMO? In this day and age. So I remember them and no knock. Deep Eddies, who was Kissing Cousins from Austin also. It's like, man, anytime I drink that, I'd get like the headache and that vein in the side of your head like pounding, whatever. So just, again, keep in mind the corn, didn't feel right with me. So I had to switch. Like, it's funny, people make fun of me. Well, actually they don't, but they talk shit about sometimes like they hear I drink Smirnoff. And it's like, man, I would rather drink Smirnoff than Tito's.
But
Just
guess
to be honest.
what?
I mean, Kettle One is my favorite too.
I got you.
But I'd rather drink Smirnoff than Tito's.
What's the number one vodka in the world?
Here's what's crazy. We looked around the world. Smirnoff is number one, period.
That's crazy.
Around the world.
I mean, they do have a ton of vodkas though, and the flavors, and they sell a lot. They got
Speaking
a lot
of flavors, what happened to Pinnacle?
They were a gimmick. I mean, like
Bro, they came out. They were the first
They were
ones.
banging.
Are they still around or no?
They're still
They're
around.
but
They're
they were the
around.
first ones to come out with the flavors and shit.
In fact, you know what's funny is
And Pinnacle Vodka for
I remember
a good
I got to tell
4
a
or
story
5 year
'cause,
run.
I was mentioning Chris on the show.
Right.
When she was just a bartender and we were just friends and didn't just know her. I mean, just knew her. I used to DJ at the bars and stuff. And what's it called? I remember I'm at one of the bars and they just got in Pinnacle whipped cream vodka. And the two things everybody did was they pour it in orange soda and do dreamsicles or whatever, creamsicles. Right. And so it was winter. And so we were like, oh, whipped cream vodka. Anybody got hot chocolate? So we started pouring hot chocolate. And like we were hanging out. The first time we had drinks, me and her. And we were calling it fanny fluffers. So that's like an inside thing from like 13, 14 years ago. Right. We were calling Pinnacle whipped cream vodka in hot chocolate fanny fluffers. So we were getting fucked up drinking them. Like, and they're like, who makes hot chocolate at the bars, you know? Yeah, it was like we had like 5 or 6 of them or whatever.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And then who would have known 13 years later?
That's crazy. I know.
Pinnacle.
Shut up,
Pinnacle
vodka. You know what's funny though is I think about that time back at the time, and I mean we just go in the bar all the time. We see Chris all the time, and you know she was dating one of the bartenders that we know, you know, at the time, stuff like that, and it wasn't a thing. It wasn't like we was hitting on her or nothing. It was like we were straight up just like friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so for it just wild for you know all of a sudden you know you guys what a decade later.
13 years later. No, for real.
Decade
13 years later.
Yeah.
Practically pre-engaged.
Exactly. You know, we were talking about that shit on the text thread. That shit was pretty fucking funny. Though.
On the what?
The text thread with what Frank sent out.
Oh, gotcha.
We're talking about when y'all get married and shit.
Yeah.
That shit was hella funny. But anyway.
I got your jokes.
Greedy, real quick, give me your favorite vodka.
I mean, it used to be Paddington vodka that I
Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
This local vodka that I used to love to drink.
Right.
Still got a couple bottles left.
Me too.
Don't tell the authorities.
Uh-huh.
But I like Kettle. I mean, Stoli was always a big one with me growing up because they were the first one to come out with this vanilla Stoli, and I used to drink vanilla Stoli and Diet Coke like it was going out of style.
There's a spot me and Chris found in Phoenix that has blueberry Stoli.
Okay.
I'll tell you, blueberry Stoli and soda water is money.
Yeah, Stoli is good. Stoli's good.
Stoli's OG.
All right. Okay. All right. We come to the end of the show.
We're going to, hold on.
I forgot.
Thought of the day today brought to you by 2C Energy Drink.
Yeah.
Taste the drip, bitches.
Yes, taste the drip, baby.
I added the bitches.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love the plug.
Oh, it doesn't say it on the bottle?
Anyway, all right, Greedy, give me your thought of the day.
My thought of the day today, with it being really cold everywhere, and I've been reading all these articles about people not being able to charge their electric vehicles because it's so cold in parts of the country. Uh-huh. And then I also read an article about one of the big rental car companies selling their whole fleet of 20,000 Teslas.
Holy shit.
I think we jumped the gun on electric vehicles. I don't think we're there yet. And I think you're going to start seeing a backtrack back to hybrid, where a lot of companies try to go away from hybrid. I will say Toyota stuck with it, and they didn't go straight electric. You're going to start seeing that more. I think the idea of electric vehicle sounds great, but when you do all the math behind it with how much we pollute the environment to make that energy, and how much energy it takes, and how much energy we don't have. Like you look at California rolling blackouts and stuff every summer,
right?
And then they want every car to be electric. Where are we getting the energy to power them?
So are you saying everybody should drive a Prius?
I will say the new Priuses are nice, and it's great to fill up my tank for less than $40 every 3 to 4 weeks. So. Right. Love that. But I'm just saying, sometimes with, technology, it may seem like it's the wave of the future, but, sometimes it's just not there yet. And, they try to force it down your throat. They try to do this. And it's just not there. And, I mean, Teslas are cool. My buddy's got one. He hits a button and it does a light show. The windows go up and down and the mirrors go back and forth. The trunk opens and it flashes lights everywhere.
Let's start playing Genuine's My Pony.
it plays some music and stuff. But
Mercedes does the same fucking thing.
It's kind of a gimmick. And I think, the end of the day, people that really drive, having to charge your vehicle every 400 miles is a pain in the ass.
Right.
I can fill up my gas tank in 3 minutes. You got to sit there for 45 minutes on a fast charger, and it just sucks.
Well, we got to tap into our oil shales if America wants to keep up and not have to depend on foreign oil. But that's another subject in itself. Titano.
My thought of the day is, speaking on the same subject then, my thought of the day is it's not even about practicality. It's about control. So if it's about control, I'm gonna say it's gonna happen, because they're already talking about it. In fact, I already saw something about the cutoff switches in cars by 2026.
Yep.
They're gonna have the kill switch. Why do you need the kill switch?
I also heard in electric vehicles they're putting in programming that they can program the car if you don't make your payment to return to the dealership.
Well, guess what? Let's take it
On its own.
Hey, let's take,
Holy fuck.
It's auto repossession.
Oh, my God.
let's take it even further. Okay, so what if you speed? What if you run a light? Remember it was cameras. Remember how crazy the cameras were? 20 years ago they were like illegal some places.
Yeah, but they stopped that shit, though.
They stopped it, but in some places they didn't.
No. You got it right down there in Chandler.
Oh,
They still got-
exactly.
they still got
That's
the
what's
photo
funny.
right
They
there.
stopped it, but they don't. They stopped it, but
Just
they don't.
dodge that motherfucker for
Here's
3
the
months.
thing.
You'll be all
Hey,
right.
well, first of all, let's get off the subject real quick. I know I got a ticket last year or whatever, or allegedly.
Allegedly got it.
Let me tell you, allegedly I got a ticket. And so, you see, but you can't see my face. It's like got the.
It wasn't you, because
Yeah, it wasn't me. It was the guy that,
picture I sent you.
it was the guy that, the transient dude that was on the corner. Go take my car for a spin and run the light, whatever. And so he
was
did.
Lurch.
So he did. And so anyway, they have to serve you.
Right.
They have to serve you. You don't go get the ticket. Oh, let me go pay for this shit.
Here's a little trick. Allegedly, you skip that motherfucker for 3 months, and that
Exactly.
shit goes away.
Allegedly, yeah, exactly. And that's factually goes away.
Anybody comes to your door that you don't know, do not answer that fucking.
Oh, without a doubt. I think they came to your door one day.
Yeah, I know.
No, I don't know him.
I know that motherfucker.
Yeah,
He don't
Good
live.
looking.
He don't live here no more.
Yep.
Nah, but it's
Fuck Mitchell and Ness. But
it's all good.
but no. So now my point is this on that real quick on what you're saying. I think that there's a deeper level. I mean, this is that they want to be able to shut you off and not be able to leave. It's like they want to keep you in that little smart city. Eventually they're going to be pushing. Watch 2024, which is this year, and 2030. Those are some milestone dates on some crazy shit that will happen.
all right. We gonna see. We gonna see. Hey, my thought.
Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
My thought of the day is it hits home with. So, my coach left. Okay, well, he's no longer my coach. So U of A coach left, Jeff Fisher. He left for Washington. Okay, he left my boys high and dry down there. He preached integrity. He said this is his dream job. All this shit, and within 5 minutes he bolted. My thought of the day is keep your fucking word. Okay, your word is your bond. Okay, sometimes your word, not sometimes, most of the time, your word is stronger than money. And you're teaching young men, hey, your integrity, your word is greater than anything else. And what you showed is terrible. So anyway, I'm out on that note. Fuck you, Jeff Fish. Welcome, Brent Brenneman. I play with your brother. I play with your brother down there. I love you.
Pause.
U of A till I die. Love you.
2C Energy.
Hey, 2 on the 10. We
2 on
out.
the 10.
Mwah. Mwah.